Boeing's another company that beat earnings. They
Yep.
raised guidance. How are you feeling about
There's
that
resistance. I mean, it's really interesting that technically a lot of these stocks fail where people say they're going to fail. And there's tale two cities about Boeing. There were people who say it's the best of aerospace times because they got a new product cycle, Dreamliner, and then the worst of times because the airlines are trouble, Europe's trouble, and Airbus said things are bad. When you look at this quarter, you begin to start thinking that Airbus doesn't have the horses, and Boeing does. And Boeing took $13 billion in orders, and the order backlog's gigantic. And Dave Cote at Honeywell has said that the cycle pauses now and then, but it's a very big cycle. And that's how you feel about it with Boeing. They do have some military. Military was better than expected. I think Boeing is an $80 stock. I don't really understand the technical resistance. I think that that's wrong. I think we eat through it. Obviously, Boeing trades with Spain and Germany too because Boeing is a finance company, and a lot of what's they have to finish. You can't just buy these planes for cash. One of the things that's happened is that every time we have a crisis in Europe, people think credit's going to dry up because that's what happened in 2008, 2009. Right. And if credit dries up, then people can't afford Boeing planes. I don't think that's going to happen this time, and I think that Boeing's backlog is so huge that I am far less concerned about Boeing going after today than I was yesterday. Very similar to Caterpillar. These are good stories.
Now, their backlog is huge on the commercial aircraft side. Is there any risk to on their execution of that?
I think they finally have it together. I mean, periodically you had some Rolls-Royce engine problems the other day, but
yeah.
Boeing is, I know from Klaus Kleinfeld, who's the CEO of Alcoa, which makes all the fasteners for Boeing. You can imagine how many screws are in a plane.
Yeah.
That there were tremendous problems with the composite, which was, I wish they had used aluminum for the whole plane. It would have been fine. But with the composite materials they were using, particularly with elevation and cold hot. But they've solved those composite problems. And Boeing is remarkably well-engineered planes. So I think that that's passed. I think that the 3-year wait for Dreamliner was a wait based on safety, and the safety concerns have been addressed.
Okay, so you own this one in the charitable trust. Are you buying
wish we were bigger. Wish we were bigger.
Wish it were bigger?
Yeah, so good.
Where do you enter?
Oh, here.
Here?
Yeah, because it should be higher.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jim.
This market is
stock tickers market.
Stocks have rallied this year.
We're coming into a Monday where we're going to